Welcome to today's podcast on Teens 360 with Savik. On today's broadcast, we are going to be looking at a very crucial element of leading teens, teaching teens, guiding teens, and parenting teens. And that first issue we are going to be drawing our attention to is love them before correcting them. Love them before correcting them. The Bible already rightly posits that foolishness is bound in the heart of children, and the rod of correction will make it far from them. But before wielding the rod of correction before a teenager, first I need you to know, although in subsequent podcasts we are going to be looking at they are not children, they are not adults. I need you to know that teenagers are not kids. They are not children. They are not adults. One of our fathers, Sam Eze, Reverend, rightly said that they are the most modern of the modern men. Of course, they are the most evolving creatures in human species of God creation. They are the most evolving. They are the most advanced. Their brain is like that. And so, for you to effectively correct a teenager, the first step to take is to show them that you love them. Can I tell you something, dear leader, dear parent, dear teacher of teenagers? A teenager that have not appreciated the fact that you love him or her cannot take correction from you. No matter how much you wild your correction, no matter how important that correction you are giving to that teenager is, it is possible that the teenager is doing what will destroy them. It is possible that the teenager is doing what will perish them. But so long as the correction is not coming from a quarter that they have in their mind constituted as loving them, that correction will make no sense. Yeah. Because if a teenager or group of teenagers sees you as hating them or being wicked to them, of course, most times they misconstrued harsh correction to mean wickedness or hatred. We must have to bear that in mind. But once you have entered the place of wicked auntie, wicked uncle, wicked sir, wicked daddy, wicked mommy, now correcting that teenager becomes nearly impossible, because whatever you say in the name of correction becomes a furtherance or continuation of your wickedness as already instituted by them in their heart prior to this time. And so the first step to take towards correcting a teenager is to show them love. Walk into their world. We are going to dedicate a special, a full day broadcast to use how to step into the world of the teenager. And so what we are trying to say is, for you to effectively correct the teenager, you must walk into the love side of their life. So how do you do this? You must show them that you love them. See, you don't show up in a teenager's life when the teenager does wrong and expect to do correction. Where were you when the teenager did right? Where were you when he or she won, excelled, when they came on time, when they carried out the assignment neatly, when they committed nothing? For you, it is normal, because you're an adult. For you, it is normal. So you ignore them all those times, but the moment they come late, you want to weld your... Listen, let me tell you something else. See, you don't expect to correct a teenager by rights, because I am your teacher, therefore it is my right to correct you. Because I am your parent, therefore it is my right to correct you. Because I am your senior, it is my right to correct you. Whereas nature has bequeathed that right to you, right? To correct them. Nature have also bequeathed the right of choice to the teenager to choose which correction to take or the one not to take. Yeah, the consequences they will also bear in the future. But nature bequeathed them that right to choose. So if your correction, remember, we're talking about effective correction here. If your intention is to effectively correct the teenager, then you must find your way and walk into the place of love for them. For them. You must be you must place yourself as their teacher, at that place where they feel, wow, this math teacher loves me. So go ahead and show them love. And please, sir, please, ma'am, when you are showing a teenager love, don't mix it with their last bad behavior. No. So if the teenager does well, please stay on the well they did. If you want to eulogize them, stay there, eulogize them. Don't, it's good that you came early today. It's not that yesterday that you came late. No. Stay on the good they did. Like, it's their win day. Celebrate their win. Eulogize them. Appreciate them. Celebrate them. That puts you in the position for that hard correction when the time comes. That puts, see, the one who can effectively correct a teenager is the one who becomes the teen's go-to person. I used to tell parents, if you live in a house where the teenager in your house, your son, your daughter, your student, the person you are leading, that is a teenager, runs to someone outside in the name of mentorship, role model, or something, you have a problem. You've missed something. You've missed them. Yeah, you've missed them. So please, do everything possible to become their pal, to become their go-to person, to become, see, one of the truth I can tell you is that there's hardly any teenager with a 100% secret. There's hardly any teenager with a 100% secret intact. If they are not talking to you, they are talking to someone else. Yeah. In fact, if you become that harsh to them, even your correction becomes a subject of discussion in their clique, in their circle meeting. Yeah. And so it is very expedient that the first step to take towards effectively correcting a teenager is to love them. Buy them gifts. Gift must not necessarily be what is costly. Appreciate them. Encourage them. Sit them down and have a tete-a-tete with them. Discuss with them. Allow them flow in their language. Possibly give yourself some time and acquaint yourself with some of their language. Flow at their level. Don't come from that high and mighty seat to want to correct a teenager. You will make yourself an enemy. They are a very interesting set of people to deal with, to lead, to teach, to guide, to parent. But you must understand this aspect of them. And let me make it pointedly clear here. Bullying does not constitute correction to teenagers. No, not at all. Taking your strong stance as per senior, as per elderly person, does not constitute correction to them. And don't forget, that teenager you are trying to say, aren't you seeing that I am your elder, I am your senior? There may be someone older than you that is trying to misbehave around that teenager. That's some teenager that you think you are 10 years older than. There could be someone 20 years older than that teenager trying to misbehave. One stupid elder somewhere. So that teenager has seen that one. So trying to superimpose yourself as, no, bullying does not constitute. See, teenagers take corrections, teenagers take advice, but they take it from who they consider as loving them. And who do they consider as loving them? It is he who speaks their love language. It is she who speaks their love language. The love language of the teenager is not the love language of a youth. It's also not the love language of a kid. If you buy your child Bobo today, you become best friends with the baby. That's not the same thing with the teen. That's not the same thing with the teen. Don't miss the episode where we are going to talk about stepping into the world of the teenager. Yeah, as their teacher, as their parent, as their guardian, you need to step into their world to be able to feel their pulse. And that's when you can be able to communicate effectively with them. But for today, learn to love them. Learn to love them. Listen, I keep saying this. Nobody's 100% good. Nobody's 100% bad. That teenager may be, see, I've had the opportunity of leading teenagers over a period of time. And I've come to realize that most teenagers we think are heady are really not heady. They are one of the softest. But they could be coming from a perspective where their softness was taken advantage of, and they begin to feel that being strong is the way out. Or they may be coming from a point where they see people honor and respect people who form strong. Therefore, they want to be like those people so that they can be honored and respected. So, getting to understand these various aspects of them will help you lead them, teach them, parent them, or guide them. I pray that God will help us in all of this. In the absence of God, we really cannot do anything with our teenagers. But our intention in this broadcast every week is to help parents, teens teachers, teens leaders, teens guardians come up to a point where they can effectively lead our teenagers in these times and seasons where everything is going out of shape and everything is going haywire. That our teenagers can become all that God has destined for them to be and fulfill their colorful destiny. Thank you for finding time to be with us today. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share this video. If there's any teen leader, teen parent, teen teacher that you think would need this broadcast, please bring them on. Turn on your notification bell. Every Tuesday, we're going to be dropping fresh episodes on Teens 360 with Savik. Thank you for spending your time with us today. God bless you. See you same time next week on Teens 360. I love you. Our teenagers will be better for it. God bless you.